This guy right here, Mel Kiper Jr. I'm going to be the next one. I'm going to be the next Mel Kiper right here, right now. Just watch the video on how good it is. I will be him. Guys, so we're doing a mock draft today, and so if you don't know what that is, it's kind of where you just pick who you think people will go to. So we're going to start out with Chicago with the first pick, and we got these options here: Bryce Young, Jalen Carter, Will Levis, Will Anderson, all these guys. So let's see here. So they do need a wide receiver. So let's filter wide receiver here real quick. So the top one is Quentin Johnson. I don't think he would be the guy. So, all right. Okay. Ooh. So I think that Chicago should see here. I think Chicago should go Jalen Carter. I know it's not a team interest, but I think that's who they should go with. Okay, so right here, Will Levis is so overrated, guys. I'm just gonna say it right now. Amazingly overrated. You would never believe it. I do think Arizona will pick up Will Anderson as a team need. So, Indianapolis Colts, they need an O-lineman or a QB. I think CJ Stroud would be the better fit, so I'm going to go CJ Stroud. Right, next is the Seattle Seahawks with the 5th and 25th and the 20th. So, you need defensive line and 2 offensive linemen. The best offensive lineman that is on the board is Paris Johnson Jr. He's ranked number 9. I think I'm going to have to go with Paris Johnson Jr. here. All right, next we got the Detroit Lions. I don't know why it's, I feel like their team interest should be a QB. But, yeah, we'll just see about that. Senior linebacker and defensive lineman. I'm going to go Myles Murphy. He might not be a defensive lineman, but I'm going Myles Murphy at this one. All right, next we got the Las Vegas Raiders. So, a QB, offensive line, and DB. So, I think I'm going to go DB here. I think I'm going to go Brian Branch from Alabama for the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, the Atlanta Falcons, they need a lot. I'm not saying that Will Levis is good, but he shouldn't be drafted this high. But I do think that he is better than Anthony Richardson. So I'm going to go Will Levis. All right, I got the Carolina Panthers next. I'm going to go Tyree Wilson for this one. I think he will be a good fit for them. The team need to. All right, here we go. We got the Philadelphia Eagles. They got Jalen Hurts. I don't know why they're needing wide receiver. They have 2 studs. I'm going to go Peter from Northwestern here. I don't know how to say his last name. But I'm going to go Peter. He could play offensive lineman for him, so they need it. All right, Tennessee Titans. I don't know why they need a wide receiver. They got Treylon Burks, best wide receiver in the NFL. Just saying. Let's see here. I'm going to go Quentin Johnson. Underrated, but I'm going to go Quentin Johnson. Houston Texans up again. We already got Bryce Young for him. I'm going to go Brian Breezy. Brian Breezy. I think that's how you say his last name. The New York Jets. Okay. Let's go with Anthony Richardson from Florida. Right there. Right, the New England Patriots. They have Mac Jones. I'm going to go Lucas Van Ness for the New England Patriots. Green Bay Packers, they need some wide receivers and tight ends. I think Michael Mayer is going to be a good pickup for them. I think that's who I'm going to go with. All right, the Washington Commies. So, Let's go with Anton Harrison from Oklahoma to the Washington Commies. All right, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna go Devin Witherspoon. Because I don't know why that they need a linebacker. I mean, they got T.J. Watt, the best linebacker in football. The Detroit Lions, they need some defensive help. Best defensive player is Christian Gonzalez. Nolan Smith. All right, let's go Christian Gonzalez. All right, here we go. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady retired. Thank you. They need a QB. Next best QB on here is Tanner McKee, and who even knows what that is? So we're not gonna go him. Bijan Robinson's up there. I think I'm gonna go Nolan Smith. It's not a team need, but I am gonna go with Nolan Smith. Alright, next we got the Seattle Seahawks again. I need offensive line help, and I think I'm gonna go with Broderick Jones. He can play the offensive line, and I'm gonna go Broderick. Alright, next we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay. I don't know why they need wide receiver. They already got some good ones. Alright, let's go with Jordan Addison. I think Jackson Smith-Njigba, even though he didn't play this year, I still think he's not as good, but I still think he's a good wide receiver. But Jordan Addison is better wide receiver. Alright, next we got the Baltimore Ravens. So they need a wide receiver, edge rusher, and a cornerback So we got Zay Flowers, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Corner, I feel like their defense is pretty solid. I'm going to go Jackson Smith. Alright, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They need a cornerback, linebacker. Yeah, definitely don't need a wide receiver. They got some studs down there. I'm going to go Cam Smith. Cam Smith for the Minnesota Vikings. The Jacksonville Jaguars. They need offensive line and DBs. Okay, you got Jordan Poyer. He's probably a good one. And you got Osiris Torrance. I'm going to go Osiris Torrance for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the New York Giants up next. Wide receiver, tight end, center, linebacker. All right. We're going to go Zay Flowers from Boston College. All right, next we got the Dallas Cowboys. Can't go Bijan. I know there's no teams that need running backs in the NFL. Or that's like their team needs. So Dallas Cowboys, they got 2 stud running backs. Let's go Trenton Simpson. Let's go with him. Seems like a good pick from Clemson. Alright. You may not agree with me on this one, but Buffalo Bills, I do think they need a running back. I'm going to go Bijan. Alright, got the Cincinnati Bengals up next. Best offensive lineman, because really hurt them against the Chiefs. There's no good offensive lineman. Alright, well, let's go with Joey Porter. I said his name wrong earlier. The New Orleans Saints. I don't think Tanner McKee should be the next QB for the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to try to find my QB, see if there's any good ones. It's not really looking like it so far. So, I'm not going to pick up Tanner McKee. I'm going to go, they need a DB. I'm going to go Psych Ike. I'm just going to go with him. Alright, Kansas City Chiefs, my favorite team. And let's see here. We need to get some wide receiver help. The defensive line is good. We need to get some wide receiver help. Josh Downs. Drew Sanders, best player. There's no big name wide receivers left. Okay, let's go for a defensive line since there's no big wide receivers left. Let's see here. Andre Carter, no. This is going to be an underrated pick. I'm going to go Drew Sanders just because he can play defensive lineman as he did at Arkansas. So I'm going to go Drew Sanders. Solid pick. Philadelphia Eagles, they got 2 first-round draft picks. Pretty weird for a team that went to the Super Bowl. Let's see here. Wide receiver and offensive line. I think I'm going to go Josh Downs. Josh Downs is going to be my next pick. All right, that was the NFL mock draft, and let's look at who was on the mock draft here. All right, it's almost done, and here it is. Here's my NFL mock draft. So I had Jalen Carter, Bryce Young, Will Anderson, C.J. Stroud, Paris Johnson, Miles Murphy, Brian Branch, Will Levis, Terry Wilson, Peter from Northwestern, Quentin Johnson, Brian Breezy, Anthony Richardson, Lucas Van Ness, Michael Mayer, Anton Harrison, Devion Witherspoon, Christian Gonzalez, Nolan Smith, Broderick Jones, Jordan Addison, Jackson Smith, Najigba, Cam Smith, Osiris Torrance, Zay Flowers, Trenton Simpson, B. John Robinson, Jerry Porter, Syke Ika, Drew Sanders, and Josh Downs. Alright guys, that is my NFL mock draft. Thanks for watching. I am going to be the next Mel Kiper Jr.